Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some Mob Psycho. Last time on Mob Psycho with poor lonely Whitey. Oh dear. With Mob torn between his friends and work as a disciple of Reagan, he decides that Reagan, has just been using him for his psychic powers, breaking off the relationship. As Mob and Reagan go their separate ways, Reagan also realizes after a night at the bar that he has no friends and that his life is a little miserable. Even though Mob left him and continues his relationships with his friends, Reagan reminds himself that he started his business all on his own and can go on without Mob's help. He begins to film the process of exercising and uploads it to the net, getting free courses to prevent people from being tricked by frauds and giving people advice about their life. Reagan's reputation increases and he soon becomes known as Seizing City's Bro. A few days later, Reagan is interviewed by magazines and even offered to be on a television show. He gladly accepts, as it could make him even more famous. However, the show was a setup by Kieran Jodo to exploit Reagan as the fraud. Wait, to exploit. It would be to just demonstrate that he is. Whatever, word choice. As a fraud due to Jodo having a grudge after discovering that Reagan kneed him in the face while possessed by Mogami.
He didn't
That
hit
was
him
a
in the
couple
face,
episodes
though.
ago. It was into the chest, right?
Like the gut or something.
Mm-hmm. So I do have questions about the people who wrote this, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. We got the big deal. Reagan is going on live TV, and it's a trap. And we're gonna see how that turns out today. Um, and of course, since I don't foresee the show splitting Reagan off into his own spin-off or something, that somehow this whole event, Mob is gonna show up, help Reagan out, make him seem like he's actually a true psychic, and then they're gonna be friends again.
What is with you today being so wrong? You don't foresee the show splitting off Reagan onto his own? You not remember the special season 1 wrap-up thing that we didn't watch? Where it's Reagan's point of view? The entire season, but from Reagan's point of view specifically?
Well, I guess what I mean is that they're not going to make a Better Call Saul, but with Reagan. They're not going to make an entire series off of it. They're not going to just cut him out of the show here, and then we never see him again.
Probably not now, especially after he's been cheating on his wife for the last 10 years.
That's implied in the episode, though.
Well, no, it's in real life, the voice actor.
I know, you mention it every time.
Well, it's so disappointing. Because the thing is, the people that he voices, right, are so iconic. So it's like, but specifically Reagan. Everyone gets Reagan because it's like, oh, this is a good dude. This is a good dude helping out. And it's like, yeah, well, the moment that we started doing the recordings, the moment they found out he's been cheating on his wife for 10 years with somebody else in the office.
It is possible, at least, to, in this instance, separate actor and movie, but
Well, no, Griff.
there's a lot of talk to be had about that, and we're not here for that today.
Well, I'm for a little bit.
It's art and artists as usual.
For a little bit. That's the only time it's gonna be recording and me laughing. A little bit. We were going through the whole debate problem that's going on with Witch from Mercury right now about apparent whitewashing of the English dub by an untyped, non-specified ethnicity person on the show being voiced by a white woman. Now, that is nonsense, and I will go on air saying that. I don't care if Griff gives his point of view or not, so that he is not liable for anything said. My point of view is not specifically Griff's point of view. I only represent myself and not the show as a whole. All that matters in a voice actor's position is their voice. It does not matter. You could literally be a reptilian here to conquer the earth. So long as your voice matches the character, I do not give a fuck. Now,
that'd be a weird story to do, right? It's like I've come to Earth to conquer it, but also I need some catch, so now I'm gonna be a voice actor.
well, I'm sure there's a conspiracy theorist out there that thinks that the royal family is a reptilian. They must think at least one voice actor is a reptilian. Anyway,
At least if they were reptilians, it would be interesting.
my point being is that the whole ethnicity debate over voice actors because their character that they represent isn't the same? Nonsense. Representation in the industry, that's real, that should be looked at, but not the ethnicity of your character to your voice. Some people just don't sound the same. You remember Rick Astley? People thought that guy was black before the music video came out because that's just what it sounds like. Voice is different from a person. Well, it doesn't. That's just hyperbole. I'm being hyperbolic. My point being, but when that voice actor goes out and does something, what was his name that used to be Edward Ulrich in English dub?
You got me if it comes to voice actors.
Vic Mignogna. They said that he was like inappropriately touching girls at cons and such. Well, I mean, I'm not weighing in because there's so much evidence for and against, but then again, other female voice actors also say he's been inappropriate, so I guess the weight of justice is on the side of this guy's creep. But, yeah, when you do shit like that, or, I don't know, you're voicing morally right characters all the time, and then find out you've been cheating on your wife for 10 years, I think they're not things that you can overlook. It's different from a standpoint that I can't seem to be able to articulate right here at the moment.
I think probably the best closing statement is never meet your heroes, everybody.
Unless you're specifically sure that your heroes are who you think they are.
But put your heroes through a vetting process. Investigate every detail of their life.
Or actually, the inverse of that would be to meet them incredibly fast. Meet them before they can disappoint you. Also, before they age too far and become Republican. Because apparently that's what you do when you get older. That's what I understand it.
I'm a dying anarchist here.
As I understand it, you're liberal in youth, conservative in your old years. So, it's apparently what happens. And you don't want to meet your heroes when they turn conservative, because they will disappoint you.
So in this episode of Mob Psycho, Reagan goes ahead and votes for the Conservative Party after moving to America because he now has no friends in Japan.
And then divorces his wife because he's been cheating on her for 10 years.
And before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, there's also some early access stuff. You can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure. It's all support the channel, just a little bit extra.
いやー、ついに俺もテレビ出演か。にしても、楽屋ってやつは落ち着かないな。
All alone with your thoughts. And already drinking.
よし、行くか。
Well, it's green room drink. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be...
It doesn't have just like a bottle of whiskey in there for him.
Well, I don't think they put bourbon in plastic containers.
Yeah, it had MG on the side. I don't know what it is. It might just be a soda.
Well, it also had Japanese text underneath that. That could be letters describing numbers.
16 fluid ounces. Huh, weird.
Well, milligrams.
I know, it's why it's weird. Why are they using the imperial system? It's so strange. Yeah, not much to say about this that we haven't already said about Reagan basically being in a bit of a trap.
I mean, there's still plenty of shit you can pull from the opening here.
That's true. So is this where Claw is going to attack him and go, aha, that's the person we need to beat up, and then they have a psychic battle on screen?
Well, you think Claw's gonna see him on TV, say that's where he's at, and just attack him out of nowhere?
You know, I said it just kind of like randomly, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense about how that would be the easiest way to move into the next beat of arc, right?
So you're saying Claw, an international organization, can't find Reagan, who literally advertises where he's at constantly?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to make me sound stupid like that, jeez.
Oh, I wish I could.
Oh, seance. Oh, he's got some good fried rice there.
Oh, not so much after spat all over it.
ここで本日の強力な助っ人2名をご紹介します。
So how do you think they're gonna make him look like a fool?
They've staged all the guests ahead of time to be uncooperative with him.
そしてこの方、テレビ初出演、霊源新高先生。
Ah, no, you caught on camera. Reagan, what are you doing?
普段調味師で営業してます。霊源先生は過去にどのような活躍をされてたんですか？まあいろいろありましたけど、まあお引きさんをやっつけたりしましたね。
すっご。
これは期待できそうですよ、皆さん。
At least this is the part where Reagan has the most experience, just talking people up.
Yeah, but he's not free to talk at will like he normally does.
いかがですか、彼。なるほど。VTR ではコックリさんをやっていて狐の霊に憑依されてしまったとのことでしたが、正確には北アフリカに生息するオジロスナギツネの霊ですね。
just making up details.
浄土先生はいかがですか？
こんな拘束までされて、今すぐ解放してあげたいですね。
なるほど。皆さん気持ちは同じということで。
Ah, playing the empathy card. I see how the battle's going.
その前に一旦 CM です。
この後、浄土先生が除霊する流れになります。
いや、ここは一度レーゲン君にやらせてみませんか。ジジイが頑張っても地味でしょう。次の世代の霊能力者の活躍を全国。
It's a little late to start revising the script on air.
今日はただ座ってコメントしてればいいって。
Well, I mean, if they're doing it off the cuff, the script literally only has to say this much time for exorcism.
台本通りわしがやる。
台本？そうか。待て。俺がやろう。
わかりました。今回の除霊はレーゲン先生がやる。CM 開けるぞ。
You know, even if he isn't possessed, and it is of course part of the script, Jodo's got psychic powers. He could just ruin it.
I mean, fair.
Let's see what happens. It's the plan.
生放送とはいえ、これはテレビ番組だ。放送作家の用意した台本があるやらせなんだ。適当に除霊すれば暗黙の了解で少年はおとなしくなり、スタジオの客は拍手。司会が俺を称賛して番組は終わる。
Pulling out his lethal injection. No, just some salt.
ソルトスプラッシュ。おっと、ここで豪快に
I got two different sets of words there.
少年についた霊がキリストにもがいてます。聞いてる。これは聞いてます。今まで聞いた試しがない。
But it's never worked before.
この少年は演技をしている。そうと分かれば思いっきりカッコつけさせてもらうぜ。呪術クラッシュスペシャル。いやー、森地よー。パーン。決まった。
Oh, he even has his fake punch down.
30分が経とうとしていますが、まだ少年の体から出てってないようです。なんてしぶといのでしょうか。セスイチョップ。本当だぜ。こっちはもう必殺技の引き出しがつき、
I gotta say
アドリブで盛り上げてんのに。
that knowing what's happening is the worst thing I could possibly imagine.
先生、お願いします。
Nothing works and then gets replaced.
まさか俺は前座で美味しい場面は持っていこうってのか。ちょっと待って、もう少しだからこんな中途半端なところで交代って。いや、生放送なんで。
This isn't only supposed to be an hour-long show.
もうお疲れさん。
作詞家じじい。それでは浄土先生、お願いします。俺の見せ場が。
いやー、除霊も何もこの子取りつかれてないよね。演技じゃん。
いや、じいさん、空気読めよ。せっかく番組が雰囲気作りしてんのに。大正解。
タジオの誰もが騙されていた中でよくぞ見破ることができました。まさに本物の霊能力の存在が今ここに証明。
That's what I'm saying. It's the worst thing because it's a no sell.
It's all a bunch of double bluffs.
子役タレントの福田鈴夫です。
You're assuming because the show is scripted that he's just faking, and that you have to fake the psychic thing.
SF 学者の茂木さん。
But it's literally just a double no sell.
私はさっきの除霊行為が何だったのか、そこの方にお聞きしたいですね。いるはずのない霊に向かって何をされてたんですか？
レーゲン先生、それは視聴者も気になってると思います。まさか霊感が終わりでない？
まあまあ、これが彼の仕事のスタイルということで。
長道先生、見事でした。
Giving him an out just so he can embarrass him further into the episode.
あとすいません。レーゲンさんのことを言いたいわけじゃないんですよ。彼は番組の指示通りに盛り上げてくれただけなんでしょ。
番組はそんな指示出してないですよ。
え、そうなんですか？福田君かわいそう。
ほとんど拷問でしたね。
I guess the one thing you can't do if you're claiming to be a psychic is just say I just assumed what you wanted me to do. Oh, you didn't read my mind? Do you know what I was thinking?
払ってあげたんですよ。取り憑かれた演技をしているだけでも霊が寄ってくるものですから。
ね、霊が寄ってきてた？気づかなかったな。いつ来てたの
？30分くらい。
時間ぴったりだな。真面目かよ、悪霊。
Oh, he's got this planned.
どんな霊が来たの？
男のドイツ人。
Quick, read the crowd. Wait, did they have a head there? No, okay.
ベートーベン。
ダダダダーン。
昨日の見た怪奇探偵。見た笑った。公開処刑。
Well, so much for the uplifting story of Reagan from last episode.
レーゲン、大変なことになってるな。
あの人が詐欺師なわけないだろ。
レーゲンさん、何か秘策があるのかな。
被害者の会結成だってさ。花子も行く。
私たちは被害者じゃないでしょ。
やっぱり詐欺師だったのか。
内定決まらないのもこいつのせいじゃね。
やはりそういうわけか。あることないことマスコミに流してやる。
Post on Twitter, quickly, quickly.
なあ、
Get him canceled.
I mean, that's what they're doing.
お前のバイト先の名前って霊とか相談所じゃなかったっけ？
そうだよ。
じゃあお前の師匠の名前って霊源新か？
そうだよ。
お前知らないのかよ。今お前の師匠がテレビとかネットとかでめちゃくちゃ叩かれてるんだぞ。
Of course he doesn't watch anything or keep up with anything.
最近本格的な依頼が増えてきたし、このまま有名になればいろんなメディアに進出できるかもな。
それはあの人の作戦だよ。
I believe in him.
Yes, getting absolutely roasted and destroyed was his plan all along.
あれで霊媒師って。
私も霊能詐欺にあったことあります。除霊をすると言って服とか脱がされて。
I think she must have been like the massage one.
あいつらなんて鬼畜な。一瞬の視聴率のために俺を使い捨てにしたのか。あのタヌキじじい。とりあえずこれ以上炎上が拡大しないように工作しないと。
Anonymous table salt.
バレてる。
They got his IP, look out. Oh, that's just mean. Going for the old photographs when you're a kid.
Going to the internet.
悪徳霊媒師。その悪評は各メディアに尾ひれをつけて拡大され、3日もすれば世間が作り出した醜悪な霊言像は。
I mean, on the other hand, he is a con artist, fake psychic. So, he's being called out for what he actually is.
Exactly.
というわけで、この俺をインチキ呼ばわりする輩を黙らせるために証人になってくれ。マスコミに話すだけでいいんだ。おい、いつもの鬱陶しさはどうした？
出て行ってちょうだい。私たちはもう騙されないから。
は？
That's right, they can only be fooled by other things now. This is where he's gonna put on a fake mustache, come back in and be like, I have an opportunity for you.
さて、こうなったら話題が風化するのを待つしかないか。なんだよこれ。待ち伏せしてんのか。
いたぞ、レーゲンあなたかだ。夢。逃げないで。番組での奴隷行為は何だったんですか。あなたには説明責任があると思いませんか。答えるくらいいいでしょ。
Yeah, it feels like a segue would be great for a reporter like this.
誰も納得しませんよ。こんなに注目されてるんですよ。
You're not a very good runner, Reagan, apparently.
は？会見って。
霊感商法詐欺疑惑で注目を集めているレイゲン・アラタカ氏が明日記者会見を開く意向を示しました。過去の業務内容が違法に当たるかどうか実際に。
Oh, Mom's gonna go over to the press conference and be like, yes, he's definitely a real psychic. I totally believe him.
I wish I had a water cooler right next to the desk.
I prepared an apology for you.
Ah, 夜が明けちまう。
Done.
Explains Beethoven up there in the upper left.
来た、レーゲン氏が現れました。
眩しい。やべえ。
That'd be a little less bright if you blinked.
No, you must, you can't break eye contact with the reporters. That's when they attack.
この度は集まっていただき、なんで集まってんだ。土壇場で急にめんどくさくなるのはよくあることだ。
That's, by the way, that's the image I should use for every one of our arguments we've ever had. Or I just suddenly give up right at the end.
あなたの詐欺行為についていくつかお聞きしたいのですが。
ちょっと待てよ。詐欺って俺の商売の話か。俺に霊能力がないことを証明できる人間がここにいるのかよ。もしくは詐欺行為を証明できる被害者は。
被害を受けたと言っている人物が何人も。
はいはい、自称被害者ね。
なぜそんな言い方するんですか。
真実が確定してないから。
Maybe you've forgotten. Reagan's a con man.
Con the whole room, let's do it. He's not a criminal because he hasn't been arrested for it yet.
では質問です。
どうぞ。
あなたには霊能力がありますか？
ノーコメントでお願いします。
なぜ答えないんですか？
ないって返事でしか解決しない質問だ。 霊感がないあなたたちにはあることを証明できない。
この場をヘリクツで乗り切るおつもりですか？先の生放送を見る限りアドリブがお得意のようですが。今舌打ちが聞こえましたが。
いいえ、ただのマイクテストです。
ああ、やけくそになり始めた。終わったなこいつ。
Oh, the perfect Twitter user / Reddit moderator right there. That's peak performance.
I don't know, I can't imagine sitting at a small little round desk.
いえ、全く。
ちゃんと答え始めたぞ。過去の依頼内容はどのようなものが？
肩が重いとか心霊写真とか。
成果はありましたか？
解決はした。
その中で印象に残っているものは？
都市伝説退治。
依頼人とぶつかったことはありませんか？
ない。
高額な支
Ah, that's a lie.
水を売るといったことは？
ないですよ。
インターネット上で学生時代の情報が流出していますが。
どうでもいい。
卒業文集では将来についてこう書いてあります。
Oh, pulled out the school essay. Ah, it says here that in elementary school, you refuse to eat your vegetables. What do you have to say about that today?
レーゲンさん、顔色が悪いな。
これ以上マスコミを敵に回すな。いいね、言葉に詰まった。
Just this dude at home in his pajamas.
レーゲン大先生。
Everyone else is watching, Mom just not even there.
なぜ霊能者として生きているんだ。儲かっていないし、 面倒事も多い。思い返すと何でも要領よくこなして何にでも好奇心しかなかったあの頃。飽きて会社辞めてとりあえず思い立って借りた事務所。雑誌の広告に着想を得て始めた雰囲気だけの商売。そうだ、実はとっくに辞めようとしてた。
Imagine just saying that out loud to the press, like, yeah, I saw the psychic thing in a magazine and decided I'd do it.
体が重かったのに。
退屈だな。このままじゃマッサージ師と変わらねえ。そろそろ潮時かな。次は何しよう。探偵とか面白そうだけど。
And then Mob comes in. Little Mob.
すいません、看板見てきたんですけど。
はいはい。何でしょう。って、書き換え。
Because we've literally seen this scene already.
Yup.
僕、超能力者なんですけど。
は？
But little baby Mob is adorable.
できない時があって怖いんです。
このクソガキ、いたずらだな。誰かにそう言って。
Yeah, I think last time we saw it from Mob's perspective, so now we're seeing it from Reagan's.
お兄さんも僕と同じかもって思ったんですけど、見ようとすれば幽霊も見えるし。
虚言癖？いや、これは思い込みか。何にせよ冷やかしじゃなく真剣に悩んでるようだな。まあ入れよ。
はい。
俺も若い頃はよく悩んだ。
There was one time at field day where I didn't have lunch.
Ah, using the lunch story again.
いいか、超能力を持ってるからといって一人の人間であることに変わりはない。足が速い、勉強ができる、体臭が強いなどと一緒で、超能力も単なる特徴の一つに過ぎない。
What I mean to say is that your psychic powers smell. Get out of
前
here.
向きに生きていくしかないんだ。魅力の本質は人間味だ。いいやつになれ。以上。
また相談に来てもいいですか？
どうかな。俺も忙しいからな。とにかく今日は帰りのす。おい、やけどに。
Imagine if Mob didn't have psychic powers, by the way. I think he was just a kid who thought he did, but didn't. This story goes a completely different direction.
Oh, absolutely.
Why are you doing in that room alone with a small child? How hot is your fucking coffee? He's got third-degree burns all over his body.
Ah, no, you use that McDonald's coffee where they don't let you cool down at all.
And apparently they got sued multiple times, not just that one woman. And they still keep it that hot.
Yup.
結果がこのざまだ。俺はあれから何も。
But back to Reagan and his coffee.
あいつをただ利用してきただけ。結局何にもなれなかった。あいつの青春、一番足を引っ張ってるのは俺だったんじゃないか。あの時ひどいこと言っちまったな。
Ah, so is this where Reagan actually gets his psychic powers? He's fully stressed out?
Sir, we've been here for 30 minutes, and you haven't said a word.
Sir, you gotta look up and speak to us eventually.
成長したな、お前。
質問の答えになっていませんが、なんだそれは。先ほどの沈黙には何の意味が。意味がわかりません。
At every press conference, ignoring everybody, and just start talking to one person who's not even there.
会見場ってどこだ？カメラが。これはレーゲンがやっているのか。
He is in his pajamas.
凄まじいパワーだ。
レーゲンさんじゃなさそうだな。
これはただごとじゃない。兄さん、兄さん。
あなたはなぜ落ち着いていられるのですか。まさかあなたの仕業ですか。
なんとかしてください。
これは霊能力なのですか。
さあ、何が起きてるんでしょうかね。
早く止めてください。
これは一体何なんだ。
詐欺の追及は終わりですか。では
And the press conference and start the exorcism.
次のネタでも探せばいいんじゃないか。
なんだこの放送。
You know, some expert in filmography, if that was real, probably trying to use that to make actual movie shots for the next 20 years.
Oh, absolutely.
How can I recreate what happened that day with an
We'll
actual
reuse
shoot?
the disaster footage.
お前、なんで来たの？
なんとなく。
早くこの場を離れようぜ。しばらく駆け回るぞあいつら。
お前、知ってる？
何をですか？
俺の正体。ネットとか雑誌とか見てね
そんなの知ってましたよ。最初から。
Mom's just been playing along the whole time. Oh, the long con.
師匠の正体は。いいやつだ。
Oh. Oh, adorable.
腹減ったな。ラーメンでも食って帰るか。
はい。あ、そういえば師匠、誕生日
That
お
was
めでとうござ
yesterday.
いました。
You little asshole.
Oh,
Also,
did Facebook remind you? Oh, that's why you know.
also, I've been cheating on my wife for the last 2 years.
モブがついにつぼみちゃんに告白だと。しかもマラソン大会で10位以内を狙うって。仕方ねえ、俺も一肌脱いでやるか。次回モブサイコ102第8話。それでも前へ。初回限定、最も正しい判断です。
Hold on, before you say something.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Well, that was that was interesting. Mom trying to win a marathon next time, though. I suspect he's not going to.
Why not?
Or no. Well, one, I suspect he's not because he's Mob. He's not that fit.
We're 2
Even with the training,
seasons-
he's not that fit.
We're 2 seasons in the Body Improvement Club.
That is true. But he's only going to make the top 10 because someone else is going to drop out sick. That's my guess for the joke there
What
for
are
next time.
you saying? There's only 11 people racing?
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. That's the thing that comes to my mind for how that's going to be a fun joke setup. But for this time, I like this episode. It had a lot of cute heart to it.
I mean, we're about to hit episode 8 and still no Scar, right?
Oh gosh, they're just gonna like put all that into the last episode or something? I don't even know what's gonna go on. How could we possibly set this up in the next couple of episodes?
I don't know, the way you
Yeah.
were looking off to the side made me think you were looking at episode names.
But maybe I was. There is something happening at the final episode. That's all I know.
Well, I hope something's happening in every episode. Otherwise, what are
One
we
can
doing?
only hope. That's okay. It's just all of a con, and you don't pay attention to it. So, what are your thoughts about this episode? Anything in particular you want to say about it?
I mean, it was all worth it for that heartfelt moment at the end.
Mm-hmm. I definitely think I had a lot of fun with the first half of it, which was him getting skewered on TV and the whole setup. It definitely cycled around a couple of times. It just kind of like fooling us with the context over and over again, right? I enjoyed that because psychic powers are real, but you never know when someone's just lying about it. So I always find that fun. What about you? Did you like that entire part?
I mean, once again, I've seen this before. So, this isn't the new experience for me. It's watching it again, and then I don't have that thing where, like, oh, I don't remember what's happening. Because the moment I forgot what happened, I instantly remembered. Like, I don't have a good memory, right? Same shit memory as you. It's just the moment I had any doubt about what's going to happen, the part of my brain that likes to argue with people kicks on. It's like, no, you fucking know. You fucking know what's going to happen.
And I guess I just got one question. Is Master Judo going to come back again for more revenge, or is he done?
Well, I mean, when have I spoiled anything so far?
Well, I still got to go ahead and state the question that's on my mind so that you can go ahead and lie about it.
Well,
there
we know what's going to happen next episode. And then there's, 3 episodes after that. And we know there's multiple parts of the opening that you haven't seen yet.
That's right. So he's going to come back. I guess we'll just have to find out next time. So for right now, that's going to be it for Stone Face Reactions for the day, everyone. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone Face Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?